Peace. Let me finish. In 1935, Einstein and his colleague Boris P. and Nathan Rosen published a now famous paper entitled Can Quantum Mechanics' Description of Physical Reality Be Considered Complete? In it, they explain why the existence of such twin particles proved that Bohr could not possibly be correct. As they pointed out, two such particles, say the photons emitted from postranium decay, could be produced and allowed to travel a significant distance apart. Then they could be interpreted and their angles of polarization measured. If the polarizations are measured at precisely the same time and are found to be identical, as quantum physics predicts, and if Bohr was correct in properties such as polarization do not coalesce into existence until they are observed or measured, this suggests that somehow the two photons must be instantaneously communicating with each other so they know which angle of polarization to agree upon. The problem is that, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity, nothing can travel faster than the speed of light, let alone instantaneously, for that would be tantamount to breaking the time barrier and would open the door to all kinds of unpredictable paradoxes. Einstein and his colleagues were convinced that no reasonable definition of reality would permit such faster-than-light interconnectedness to exist. Therefore, Bohr had to be wrong. The argument is known now as the Einstein-Podolsky-Rosen paradox, EPR paradox for short. Bohr remained unperturbed by Einstein's argument. Rather than believing that some kind of faster-than-light communication was taking place, he offered another explanation. Check it out. If subatomic particles do not exist until they are observed, then one could no longer think of them as independent things. Thus, Einstein was basing an argument on an error when he viewed twin particles as separate. They were part of an invisible system. It is indivisible. Okay, yeah, undividable, I get you. Indivisible system, and was meaningless to think of them as otherwise, meaning they are all one. They are all connected. In time, most physicists sided with Bohr and became content that his interpretation was correct. One factor that contributed to Bohr's triumph was that quantum physics had proved so spectacularly successful in predicting phenomena. Few physicists were willing even to consider the possibility that it might be faulty in some way. In addition, when Einstein and his colleagues first made their proposal about twin particles, technical and other reasons prevented such experiments from actually being performed. This made it even easier to put out of mind. This was curious, for although Bohr had designed his argument to counter Einstein's attack on the quantum theory, as we will see, Bohr's views of subatomic systems are indivisible has equally profound implications for the nature of reality. Ironically, these implications were also ignored, and once again, the potential importance of interconnectedness was swept under the rug. And you see, the next one is a living sea of electrons. I ain't gonna go there, but basically, the electron isn't a particle until observed. So until it is observed, it is a wave, meaning it is a part of whatever it is that it comes from. They don't know what that is. That's the ether. That's what they call ether, or you know what I'm saying, the fourth dimension for my new age shit. You see what I'm saying? So it isn't a particle until observed, meaning you created it, and meaning it is at its rawest form all a part of one thing. So everything is made up of the atom, and if the atom at its core is connected to the next atom and the next atom and the next atom and every atom in existence, then we all connected. See? So when you say namaste, you say the soul in me sees the soul in you, meaning the electron in me, right, that was created when my mother observed me in her mind, okay, sees the electron in you. The soul, the serpent. Get it? Holographic Universe. This is a great book. There's more stuff in here. MOOR. Peace.